The choreography we just saw was, for the most part, by Nick Castle, but the man who directed the film, Charles Walters, staged that sensational Get Happy number with Judy Garland. And joining me once again to talk about Charles Walters' career, Brent Phillips. Let's talk a little about the Get Happy number.
Certainly.
There's been so much controversy about that through the years.
Absolutely. Basically, Judy had finished what she had thought she had finished with the picture, and she went away for a rest. And basically, Chuck was looking at the film, and he said, you know, she's the star, but she doesn't have a star turn in the final show. It'd be a little bit like Ruby Keeler not getting her big number at the end of one of her things. And so he called Judy and said, would you mind coming back to do one more number? And it was Judy who said, yes, I want Harold Arlen's Get Happy. I want to wear this outfit that she had worn in a number that was cut from Easter Parade called Mr. Monotony. So she wanted to wear the half tuxedo and the fedora. And she said, I want you to direct it. Now, Chuck kind of looked at all of those things and he thought, well, this is a nice little challenge. And basically, he only had a week to do it. So he basically, Judy came back in, he rehearsed the male dancers, and he said Judy came in and learned it in a day. And it's amazing when you have someone of that much talent, what can happen in just a week to create something that has become perhaps one of the most iconic moments in MGM musical history.
And one of her high points, certainly, of her career.
Absolutely. They would go on to perform it in stage concerts and everything else. Exactly.
The interesting thing is that because she had lost so much weight from the film, when she finished it before they shot the Get Happy number, she looked like a different Judy Garland. So for a lot of years, people said, no, that was actually a number she did for Easter Parade that got cut out of that movie, and they just pasted in this one, but it wasn't true.
It wasn't, and there's also been a lot of story about how this was done many, many months later, which also isn't really true. Judy had been losing weight steadily throughout the picture, so the fact that she came in and she was svelter when she did Get Happy was just a result of her losing the weight. As a matter of fact, Gene Kelly's great newspaper dance was done after Judy did Get Happy. So as far as you're looking at that, so it was a number that was done for the picture. It wasn't done several months later.
And gave her a 10 o'clock number, 11 o'clock number, I guess.
And her final one, like you said, for MGM, so talk about leaving on the top.
So moving on. Brent and I are going to be back to introduce another Charles Walters film, one which became a surprise hit in 1953 and stars a great friend of ours here at TCM, Leslie Caron. It's also the film which brought Chuck Walters his one and only Academy Award nomination in the category of Best Director.
Tonight on TCM's Friday Night Spotlight, Mel Ferrer charms Leslie Caron off her feet in Lily. Then Esther Williams is dangerous when wet. And Joan Crawford's a Broadway diva who finds love in Torch Song.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne.